Halloween, Festival of the Dead. Come fall, the morning frost blankets the leaves and trees, signaling the end of summer's bounty. To many people, October 31st means Halloween. Children dress up as ghosts and goblins. Pumpkins turn into jack-o'-lanterns. And everyone having fun trick-or-treating. Yet there is more to Halloween than trick-or-treating. Scary Mask, the holiday in fact, has a long and fascinating history. The origin of Halloween go back to the Celts of Britain and Western Europe. The late fall season heralded the most important festival of the Celtic year, a holiday known as Samhain, meaning summer's end. In a world dominated by seasons, Samhain marked the official end of the year in the Celtic calendar, as well as the end of the agricultural year, when the dark nights grew longer and signaled the onset of winter, because Samhain occurred at the time of the year when plants and trees in Britain died or shed their leaves. The holiday was also referred to as Festival of the Dead. But Samhain was also a time when the Celts held a huge feast, using food that had been grown, harvested, and stored through the summer and early fall. In fact, part of the reason for the festival was simple necessity. In Celtic times, there was seldom enough feed to ensure that all the livestock raised during the warm spring and summer would survive through the winter. So some animals were slaughtered, and any meat that couldn't be preserved was eaten during the Samhain feast. Thus, Samhain gave the Celtics something to rejoice about, even as the dark and threatening winter was about to arrive. Their rejoicing was tempered, however, by the theme of death that was very strong during Samhain. The Celtics, in fact, believed that during this time, the world of the living and the world of the dead became one, allowing spirits to stalk the earth, visit friends and relatives. These spirits were not feared. Instead, their yearly visits were cherished because bonfires were lit to help illuminate their way, and a place was left at the feasting table for any wandering ghost. The Roman and Christian influences. The Roman invasion of Britain had an indelible effect on various Celtic traditions, and Samhain was no exception. The Roman invaders, for example, took exception to the Celtic practice of burning a human sacrifice on a huge bonfire during Samhain, so they forbade that. The invaders also blended their Roman celebration, dedicated to Pomona, the Roman goddess of fruit, with Samhain. As the two festivals both occurred in the fall, Pomona's symbol is the apple, which is still part of Halloween games played today. It was the rise of Christianity, however, that had the biggest effect on the shaping of Halloween as we now know it. The church frowned upon old pagan festivals, but was anxious not to disturb the traditional customs of the pagan people, for fear of a backlash against Christianity and against efforts to convert the pagans. For this reason, in AD 6001, Pope Gregory I instructed all his missionaries to be sympathetic to the customs and beliefs of people they were trying to convert. The Pope realized that riding roughshod over people's existing festivals, and trying to ban them would risk alienating people from the church for good. But the church went even further in its search for a solution to the problem of non-Christian festivals. It crafted a Christian festival on each of the important pagan festivals, thus allowing people to celebrate the traditional holidays, but with a Christian purpose. The pagan Midwinter Festival of Yule, for example, became the celebration of the birth of Jesus, or Christmas. The church realized that in order to encourage people to celebrate new Christian festivals, some aspects of the old pagan festivals had to be left intact. Thus, because the pagan festival of Yule was a festival of lights, when fires were lit in midwinter to encourage the sun to return for another summer, the idea of light was carried on in the custom of having candles during this season. Similarly, Samhain became Hallowtide. The church kept Hallowtide, or Halloween, true to its origin, as the festival of the dead, by making it a church holiday, celebrating the lives of the saints. November 1st was declared All Saints' Day, or All Hallows, a day when all the dead saints of the Christian church were remembered. And the day before All Hallows, October 31st, it was designated All Hallows' Eve, or Halloween. In early Christian tradition, it was believed that souls were released from purgatory on All Hallows' Eve for 2 days, and welcome masses were performed by the clergy to assist them to heaven. In AD 1000, the church created All Souls' Day, which follows All Saints' Day. It was created to honor all the faithful dead, and also was known as the Day of the Dead in some cultures. Together, these three celebrations of All Saints' Day, All Hallows' Eve, and All Souls' Day came to be known as Hallowmass. Despite the Christian aspect incorporated into the festival, it still remained to a large extent true to its pagan origin. It was still celebrated much like Samhain, with big bonfires, feasts, and parades. People would dress up in costumes as devils, ghosts, and fairies. It was still widely believed supernatural beings really did stalk the earth at this time, just like the Celts before them. Many early Christians believed that their dead relatives would come to visit them, and it remained customary to leave the door open and put some food out before the retiring, in case the ghost of any family members should need to sustain themselves. Now, that is part 1. Part 2 in a moment. Bye.